Prepare for battle.
Don't be mad.
Thank you very much. Yeah, feeling good, feeling fresh, ready to get into this best of 3 series. And again, 404 up against one of the giants of EU right now. Let's see how they do, Theban.
So much blood.
30 seconds to battle.
Dang you, Theban, you took my talking point, but yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. I mean, a roll in from Zayat's in a bottom just to get a bit of harass onto Boxy, but Boxy already got the Observe Ward, so the damage has been done. But yeah, I mean, I think we've been calling for a lot of teams to either, be the one stacking, and if you're not the team stacking, then we want to see some invasion going along. We want to see some pressure into the enemy jungle camps, get some vision down and see if you can catch them in the act. Liquid are one of the teams which is going to do it, and when they're playing with a Luna and Avenge, there is absolutely zero chance they're not going to be stacking this game. So I really want to see 404 taking the initiative and going and doing a bit of invading and seeing what they can find as Tiger gets the tether away, getting away from Zayats and Enchantress. So let's have a look at some of these lanes. In the middle lane, of course, we are going to have Quickfire on the Death Prophet versus Samael on his Snapfire. Who do you think is going to come out ahead in this lane? Because we haven't seen that much Snapfire until the last couple of months, really. Yeah, no, we were actually talking about this because the moment Liquid open with it, I'm always just like, oh, Slardar IO, that's very scary. We've seen this combo do horrible things in games and completely take over lanes, but it does feel like this is a really good answer. I mean, obviously the Enchantress, she's got the enchant to get rid of that Guardian sprint, and then of course the Troll's got the miss chance and the slows to kind of stop that Bash to the Deep being super annoying, and just generally between the two of them, they've got a lot of damage and a lot of lane impact with these axes and with these creeps, so I'm feeling pretty optimistic about 404's chances against this power lane at bottom.
Where are you going?
Ow, Tiger. Ow, Tiger. Jesus. Getting very, very low on the IO down in the bottom lane just from a bit of harassment. Good guy IO. Always just playing on the edge. But yeah, no one's ever really low if they've got a Fairy Fire, are they? It's not really close. Do you think they're going to get punished on Team Liquid for going just completely over the top on the physical damage front? Because they really don't have any magic damage nukes at all. Yeah.
Dire's top tower is under
no
attack.
one, and Zayat's trying to play up at top. They're getting pretty low here on this Earth Spirit. He needs to run himself away, going up to that high ground. Insane is trying to chase a little bit, and then comes a Blood Right to stop them from getting that chase as Mickey doesn't quite get caught by it. They have to turn around and it's no one. Oh, the roll not quite connecting from Zayat, but the rock certainly will. And Zania getting so very low, trying to get under that tower. Mickey trying to help him out with a loosened beam, but no one comes in with the first blood. Gets the right click off and gets that all-important kill onto the Vengeful Spirit. Yeah, it was kind of sad. Meanwhile, Solo down at bottom being jumped by Boxy and Tiger, having to run himself away. Looks like he will be safe in doing so. And this Harpy Stormcrafter also doing a good amount of work just to deal out some damage to both Tiger and Boxy and chase them off. Such an annoying little scamp, this Stormcrafter.
Where are you going?
No, not much. As that makes a rotation in towards mid. Not quite sure if that was looking for a kill or what, but does move in that direction. Yeah, it's not something which you're going to be crying and getting your keyboard all wet over. It's just an illusion rune, not that big a deal. What is Samael's purpose in this game as a Snapfire then?
Gotcha!
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Meanwhile, Insania in a bit of trouble here as right clicks come through, spells being used, and they're going to be able to bring him down. But Zayat's taking a lot of damage from the tower at the same time with his illusion chasing him. Might be able to finish the job, turns around for a hit onto no one though. Needs to finish the job, and with that urn, Zayat's going to be able to heal himself up quite substantially. He's going to continue running away from that illusion and should be okay with the roll. And even going to snatch himself up a bounty rune in the process. It has been a battle of resources down in the bottom lane as Solo and Ramsey just deal so much damage to this poor little fishy and his little ball of light. Two of them having just heal up, pump out that regen, and basically just survive, as you say. Move falls onto the troll here, but Zayat is coming on over to help out onto Boxy. Boxy's getting super low here, trying to heal him up with Tiger, but it's not going to be enough, and they're going to be able to drop Boxy. Nice rotation in from Zayat at just the right moment. Just as Liquid decide to try and go on to play onto Ramses, Zayat turns up at just the right time.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
TPing back in, and yeah, I feel like Ramsey's doing a little bit of baiting here. Doesn't have the level 6, so it is risky. Zayat comes rolling on through, looking onto Boxy once again here. Solo also pumping out the damage with those impetuses. Boxy getting kicked back as well. It does look like they're going to have to damage feed a little bit more if Tiger is there, but no. Boxy will die, and 404 get another kill. Oh my goodness, that is a death without a TP as well for the poor old Slardar. He's going to have to make the walk of shame back to that bottom lane. Yeah. Wow. That is concerning. Well, you were saying... What's that? Oh, I was just saying that you mentioned it was 50-50 earlier, and then like the moment you say that, Zayat comes rolling into the bottom lane and ruins it. Classic.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Where are you going?
Just about makes it. That does.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Looking like Oh yeah, looking for a movement down on bottom. They've got that level 6 on the Snapfire. Level 8, in fact, could be a really nice jump here. What can they find? Rolling forwards onto Quakeva, jumping forward with the creep so that they can get the nets off. But Smell not really going for the Mortimer's kisses here, and actually probably needing to back himself up. They don't have the lockdown to get these kisses off, so they're not going to try it. Unfortunately, that roll from Zayats didn't connect, and I think that was every symbol they needed from the side of 404 not to make that play. But good patience from them. They didn't try and force it. Yep. It's so stupid. The thing is, it's like a level 700 taunt or something from the battle pass. It's so bad. I don't understand why it's so high. Oh, Quakeva going in from the side here, popping them ghosts, trying to bring down Ramzes as quickly as possible. He doesn't have that ultimate leveled up on Ramzes. Could be in some trouble trying to run himself away. Crypt Swarm is onto him, but they will finish the job. Azania does die. Zayats just comes yeeting into 4 heroes here. Could have been his mistake, but he just gets out of that blood right, and he is going to be able to get himself out. So Zayats lives, and it's just going to be a Troll Warlord trading for Avenge. That is something which Liquid are going to be pretty damn happy with, and maybe they can even get more here as they find Zayats once again. Can he get the roll? He cannot. Bash comes out from Boxy, and they get that kill, and now secure this big stack as well.
Radiant are scanning.
Maybe even a Bloodseeker. A lot of Mortimer's kisses coming on over the top, trying to help out here. And a decent amount of damage coming down from mid one. They will be able to find themselves one kill onto Boxy, and no one's also going to be able to make himself away. He's with that thirst very, very quick and can just run himself out and keep himself nice and safe.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
No, me neither, but the dual purpose of the kisses, one to get the kill and B to get them low enough to get those thirst points up and to help that Bloodseeker bullet away from that fight. Pretty nice. Uh-oh, mid lane, trouble for Insania here as the cookie comes out from Snapfire onto the Vengeful Spirit along with the net, and that's going to be an easy setup and an easy kill for the side of 404. They're really starting to push on the accelerator here a little bit, but this is kind of what we expect from their draft, really, isn't it?
Dire's structures are fortified. Dire's middle tower has fallen. Radiant's top tower is under attack.
That is very true. That is very, very true. Yeah, she's done pretty well, and she's got that 3 points in the Moonglaze. And what I did notice is that even though we've got Avenge in the game, there's not been that many stacks being made so far. I think that's because they did need to keep pressure on the lanes. They couldn't really afford to send somebody away from the lanes because it just probably would have resulted in a kill, or at least denying a couple of waves of creeps, which is obviously not as good as a stack. So
Dire's top tower is under
decision was made not to make some big fat stacks this game, but that does mean that the Luna's not going to have that kind of pocket of farm to catch up with.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
Insania missing a stack. Truly, yeah, that's extremely uncharacteristic. This man is the god of stacks. It's funny, I can't remember who said it, but in an interview yesterday, someone was like, oh yeah, we learned this stacking thing from a team, which I don't want to mention because I don't want to give away our strats, and I'm just thinking like, come on dude, everyone knows who the god of stacks is. Dang. No worries, speedy eggs. Yeah, I don't think they'll be expecting this one as well. Very quick eggs from Smell. Just going brown boots into the eggs. Who will they find is the question. So far, no one's showing up. I think they might be having to look in a little bit up. Solo walking into Quake for Estonia here. This is a pretty brave rotation. Try and go for the TP away, but the swap's going to cancel it out. One being used. Crypt Swarm to follow. Another life drain will be needed as oh no. He comes flying through on the Earth Spirit. Does actually grab the kill onto Estonia. Now they're looking towards TP. She tries to go for the TP, but that's not going to happen. And now she'll be dead. There's going to be a double kill for Samael here as they manage to find themselves a clean couple of kills. A nice bait being used by Solo as well. And realizing that if he does go up this high ground and they jump on him, then they're going to have that aerial support from the Snapfire. We're being invaded. Yeah, I kind of think that this is part of their plan, though. You know, they know that 404 are going to be trying to get into their jungle, and I think their idea is just to use this relocate to respond to ganks. Unfortunately, that last one was a little bit too sudden, a little bit too violent to really do anything about, but feels to me like the idea is just to hold this line, basically. In they go. Zayat does miss, but it does look like Insania is just going to have to tank this one, and he will do so happily, even taunting as he does so.
Bounty. Go for my armor. For the twins.
Yeah, Insania is keen as a cucumber to keep dying like that. Bloodseeker with that Yule's finished up. Gonna send some heroes into the sky. Set up for the Suns as well. Yeah, oh, okay, alright. This is becoming a bit deja vu here, but this time Boxy comes in trying to save him, but might just be another hero for the death pile here as the swap comes out, but it's going to lead him into the blood right. Trying to run away, we've got that rupture on him, but in comes Tiger trying to save his life with a kickback with the rupture doing so much damage to Boxy. Boxy now, the rupture runs out, he can run down the river with that Guardian Sprint. Samael unable to catch him with the Morn of his Kisses, and Boxy is able to get himself down the river, but the chase is not up just yet. No one and Samael are still chasing. Can they find him? Looks like they can. Samael with a haste rune catches him with a lovely little scatter blast.
Under attack.
That's a very fortunate haste rune.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Yeah.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Yeah, Luna's a hero at this point. She just doesn't feel that strong. There's something about her. It just feels like she needs to just be like an item or two ahead of the enemy core, and that's not going to be the case this game, as Ramzes has had a pretty free roam of the map and is doing pretty well on net worth.
Structures are fortified.
Okay, get jumped here by Zayats. Could be in some trouble. Tiger, he's not got the reload actually. 5 seconds, but they do have that mech to try and keep her alive. The team needs to come in and help out this Luna, but that just doesn't seem to be happening. Tiger backing himself away, not looking to help out the Luna at all here, just trying to run as Luna gets finished off by Ramzes. Tiger being just hammered away at by no one here. No one, is he going under the tower? Oh, he is. Gonna pop down that Yule's gonna pop down the blood right as well. I'll go for the TP away. Ramzes comes through with the axe. It's a right click will be there and will finish the job and give him the double kill. Fantastic plays from 404 as they make their movement up to the top lane and just continue putting the pressure onto Liquid. They just don't seem to have an answer on this Liquid team.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Yep. And even then, like, it seems pretty easy for them to just run away from Exorcism and from Eclipse. You know, they've got Troll, who's naturally a pretty fast hero. They've got the Earth Spirit to roll away. They've got Bloodseeker. I mean, it's Bloodseeker. Meanwhile, it's double damage. Troll's just inside Roche Pit, taking it down super duper quickly here. No response from the side of Liquid. Doesn't look like it. I mean, they would like to take this fight, I think, because they have those kind of AoE ultis, which would do great in the pit, but now we're in some trouble. Swap out onto Mickey, still gonna get caught by that rock as Insania is just getting dropped, and he's gonna die. Meanwhile, more kisses coming on over ahead. Looks like it might be a little too far away, just out of range there to get the damage off onto Luna. And with the TP away from Tiger, they'll be able to save Mickey. They might bring him back in here, but I kind of hope they don't. Nah, it's just gonna be the IO. Goodbye, little IO. Thank you, friend, but your time is done. See you later.
You okay?
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
No. When they had the Blink Slardar, so I was thinking like, maybe we might try going for the Eclipse Blink Stun, but no, nothing of that sign of shenanigans
Dire's
happening
middle
today.
tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Come on, sprites!
Dire's bottom tower has fallen. Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Yeah. Now I'm going to throw down the gobble up, creep towards Koik, but lands it as well as no one's coming on over. He's got himself a rupture in 1 second, and with that Yules with the silence, oh man, Koik was in some trouble. And by some trouble, I mean he's absolutely dead. They'll get themselves another kill on the side of 404 up in the top lane, with Ramzes now on a killing spree on this Troll Warlord. Yeah. I mean, what is the go time for Liquid then? I guess they wait out the Aegis first, hopefully, and then is it like Manta BKB on Luna their timing?
Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's top tower has fallen.
Well, Ramzes is not the target they want to look for here. With both the Aegis and the Battle Trance, that hero is very, very difficult to bring down. No one could be a nice target. Really they want Samael, but Samael is always sitting behind heroes. He is never on the front lines. Unless he's trying to bait something out. Solo could be a target. They're pinging out here. They're thinking they might want to go for this, and in they go. Jump and stun onto Zayats in the backline. Bit of Roach Base coming into him as well. Insania meanwhile on the cliff ready to swap Boxy out, but Insania will be the one dying for this. Meanwhile, Boxy ruptured up, gets TP'd away by the IO, but unfortunately they have found that little relocate spot. A buyback from the Venge. Liquid might be looking to try this one, and Science comes down with the Earth Spirit as well as they get the D-Ward on the cliff to give them the fight in this fight in this fight. Meanwhile, jumping forwards here, they're going to throw down the Exorcism and try and turn into this one, and with the Eclipse as well, they're doing a decent amount of damage, but Insania's gone down for a second time. Zayats with all the Ramzes getting the ultimate just in time to hammer down on the Luna. Luna getting healed up by the IO. Is it going to be enough though? I doubt it. She's going to die. The Aegis will get dropped, but Tiger now all alone. It's going to get finished off by the heroes on the side of 404, and they do take themselves a very good fight. Man, I mean, they're really fighting into the flames there, but then you look at their health after this fight, and they're all peachy. None of them seem remotely battered and bruised. I mean, how did they counter all that damage coming out from Liquid?
Don't be mad.
Radiant structures are fortified. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Oh, Boxy, sweet little Boxy, my young child. He's getting killed up in the trees again. Thought he could do a bit of counter pushing up in the top lane, but was quickly reminded that that is not allowed. Daddy 404 says no. It is. We love that in England. Bit of fish and chips.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Milkfish. Oh, okay. Take on the OG. Take that.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Raptures on him again. Io going in with a TP, but no, he doesn't actually have the Oracle cancelled. Is that a rock from Zion to cancel it? Either way, it's looking real rough for them right now. The heal's coming out from Tiger, just trying to keep this Lunar alive. She turned around doing a decent amount of damage, but unfortunately it is not enough to bring down anyone on the side of 404. And it's going to be a nice couple of kills for them. Yeah, what cancelled that reload there? Oh. Yeah, man, his mag yesterday, and now it's Bloodseeker. Mechanically very, very skilled. Always knowing exactly what to do to give his team the edge in these fights. It's exactly what you want from an offlaner. Meanwhile, Boxy having some fun again with Samael. I mean, he's probably not finding it very fun as he gets absolutely plastered by these two and thrown in with a gobble up as well. Oh, I didn't know there was no minimum cast range on Spit Out. That's very nice.
Feel younger already. Don't run off. My sprites are with us.
That is pretty terrifying. Nope. She's pretty naked. Yeah.
Radiant are scanning.
And I don't know. It's feeling pretty tricky now for Team Liquid. They're just kind of keeping their heads down, trying to keep on getting this farm in some crazy places, using this reload to get out bottom and just cut the wave or two. But it is feeling like a little bit desperate. As 18k gold advantage is amassed by 404. Uh-oh. Goes Insania once more. Jesus. Yeah, the choice is theirs. Great item builds as well from 404, countering heroes of Liquid pretty damn well. Yeah, I mean, I was expecting maybe like an AC or something coming out from this Troll Warlord. I know it's pretty unusual, but I was expecting it into all the physical damage of Liquid. But I mean, they're just not afraid, so they're just going to keep on piling on with more damage. And, you know, I think he's going for an MKB next. Just wants to continue laying the smackdown onto these Liquid heroes. Oh, Insania, sweet little Insania getting caught out once again, and he's going to get his cocktail shaken down in the bottom lane as Samael gets that kill. They are just pouncing on anybody they see at this point. Meanwhile, Mickey and Tiger, oh no, this isn't a relocate farm. This is just trying to farm the enemy side of the map. But there was a ward down placed by the Dire, expecting exactly this to happen. As Tiger eats through the trees. Oh, they evade Samael for now, but they are not happy about this.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Running around the enemy side of the map, trying not to get caught. Well, Paladin Sword's a pretty nice pickup for them as well. I'm sure Luna's going to put that in her inventory right away. The green ping, they know exactly where they are. By the process of elimination, they managed to figure out exactly where Liquid are. Or at least where Mickey and Tiger are. Meanwhile, mid, they're picking out right now as Boxy tries to make a go or gets gone on by Ramses. Not sure which way around this was, but Ramses had a double damage and he is taking 0 prisoners as they get 2 kills and sending them godlike on the side of 404.
Dire's
Liquid, well, I mean, yeah.
Dire's structures are fortified.
Don't run off.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Oh my god.
Dire's middle tower.
What is happening to these buildings? They're just melting. 15 seconds till Slaughter is back up, but that will not be quick enough as a middle tail barracks start to fall. The middle tower's already gone. Wow, 404 come in, they strike hard, now they get themselves out. Meanwhile, Mickey and Tiger trying to run away, but the insane chase on the side of 404 is engaged. Mickey going for the TP away. Oh, the roll is close, but actually splits the needle here. Yields come down on Tiara, though. They will be able to find Tiger at the very least. This will very unlikely be getting away here as he tries to get the tether across. It's a cute play, but it's not nearly enough to get him out of danger. Another hero down the side of Liquid as 404 continue to express their presence on the map. And guess what? There's another Roshan. Ramzes is in that pit, getting them further stacks up and taking down the big boy. Any response from Liquid? Doesn't look like it. They need to get over there now if they want to stop this from happening. And I don't think that's happening, Steven.
Roshan has fallen to the Radiant. Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
No. Something tells me this draft wasn't meant to go this way from Team Liquid. I'm not sure what went wrong fundamentally for them this game, but they are looking extremely redundant.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Poor Luna. Just not a hero right now.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's top tower.
Now Ramzes just takes himself a free tier 3. That's what that was. No response from Liquid until now. The tower's already fallen, and something tells me this could be the last part of the game if 404 are successful, if they want to go for it. There is no tower. So it could be very, very tempting for them to roll in. And yeah, then goes Zayat landing it onto the Luna, sending her back Rupture out onto her as well. Tiger is going to go for the TP. They're trying to keep her alive with the mech, but in comes the Bloodbright. So much being thrown away. Mickey will pop the BKB, gets TP'd out to the backlines. Meanwhile, Boxy and oh no, the Quaker went in really hard as Tiger took Luna out of the equation. Swap out from Insanius for Quaker into a slightly better position, but Ramsey in the front line is doing so much work here. Quaker still doing pretty well with those life drains as Mickey comes back into the equation. Boxy buying back as well. They really need to try and force something here. Maybe they can bring down Solo as Quaker just continues to be a force on the front lines, and they're going to be able to find the Earth Spirit at the very least. And now Liquid looking for more on the aggressive, throwing up the Bloodseeker and looking for him. No one. Can they bring him down is a question. He's pretty damn quick with those thirsts, but Quaker's on top of him, slowing him down. The Lotus Orb comes out onto him, but it doesn't make a difference. No one. Oh no, it's not enough. Tries to use those spider legs to get himself away, but unfortunately he will not survive. It is a defense from Liquid. It's a costly one. And something tells me that the moment these heroes are back on the side of 404, they're just going to do the exact same thing again. And this time, there will be no exorcism. Yep. No. You wanna know what Liquid's plan is? Rapier! Oh yeah. Mickey has a plan. And now to turn this game around, learning from Nico Baby and saying, hey, I can do that. I can do that. They're in a much worse position in that game, Alliance versus OG, and Nico Babe was able to turn it around with the insane Rapier purchase. I mean, that was a PA though. PA Rapier significantly more impactful than a Luna Rapier, I would say, and also Mickey is still very far away. If he's going to find it this game, they're going to need to make this hold happen. That said, they're taking a long time on 404, and they do have the exorcism back in 13 seconds. What's up? Yep. Yeah. Yeah, she's just not tanky enough to live through the onslaught on 404 if they really just target down on her. Well, that said, I mean, maybe the DP can make the difference there, jump in and get the saves, but yeah, it's feeling tricky. And the thing is, the only defensive team items they have on the side of Liquid is this mech on Io. Like, there's no... I don't believe there's any medallion. No, there's nothing like that coming out, so it's really just a pretty naked Luna. Oh boy, yeah, oh dear Boxy. 75 seconds without their fish. That is going to be a costly death for Boxy. Ramzes is completely alone at this point. No one is coming over, but Ramzes is realizing, hey, no Boxy, no problems. Aegis does now run out though. Yeah. They're taking their time, but they are getting over here. The poke from Liquid isn't nothing to mess with either, to be fair. What's up? Yeah. I kind of want to see Rapier and Satanic, and then I'm feeling good, but until that point... I don't know, I feel like the game could end before that. There goes the swap back onto Ramsey, the aggressive swap back from Insania. Is it enough? It is not, but they do have a buyback on this Venge. Meanwhile, Quakefer ruptured up for a while. There's an Ags actually on no one here, so he's got the double ruptures as Mickey just trying to do what he can, but unfortunately what he can is not enough, and they are just going to let these barracks fall as Quakefer ruptured up for a second time, just kind of chilling. Like, well, okay, I guess this is a thing. Very cool, very fun. And Liquid don't want to play whilst this DP is ruptured. I mean, it's a really nice plan. Pick up the Ags on the Bloodseeker, keep the DP ruptured for the entire duration so she just can't really pop the Exorcism and run at their faces. Right. Yeah. Well, they have the Rapier. Tiger making the YOLO plays and going for the relocate in to grab the 2 bounty runes actually gives the Luna enough money to afford this Divine Rapier. Okay. We could have a fight on our hands provided Mickey just doesn't immediately die. That is the the condition here. Is it Liquid that want to go aggressive? It is. They want to make a play. They've got their new toy and they want all the kids on the street to see it.
Radiant are scanning.
Ooh. Yeah, this is a dance of death here as they both do-si-do around each other. Neither team breaking each other's smoke just yet. Oh my goodness, a double damage Luna. This could be huge. Liquid have everything they need to make the dream turnaround here, but their racks are exposed and they don't have a fortification. They're not home and their barracks are just starting to fall, but they're coming in from behind. What can they do with this Luna with the double damage? Immediately rupture out onto her, see if they can bring her down. She's going straight into the Troll Warlord. He's losing his health so quickly, but then goes for the ultimate. He's going to be able to take down Insania and Mickey back under the tier 4. Quaker runs into the middle of everybody. The ruptures are out though. Quaker has to stand his ground. Luna now trying to turn this one around, dropping that Eclipse and running on forwards. Can they do any damage though? Can they actually get up these right clicks? The answer is no, not really. They're just backing themselves out on 404. They've taken the Megas. Now Mickey looks across towards Zayats. He might be able to find himself 1 kill, but still no. The BKB from Zayats helps him out as the rest of the team are just dropping here. Nice jump in and stun from Boxy. Somehow just jumping onto Mickey's face and he's going to get obliterated. Mickey now has to stand his ground 1 versus 4. It's just not going to happen. Down goes Mickey. An admirable attempt from Team Liquid, but unfortunately 404, I mean, from draft to early game right through till the end, it just looked like it was them from start to finish. And